Hi, everybody on Haley's team. My name's Lynn Allen. I'm a Diamond Ambassador, and I'm really, really good friends with your leader, Haley. I'm so sad that she's moved away. We met here. I still live in Jacksonville, Florida, and she was one of my sideline sisters, and she still is. She was a huge support to me and mentor to my business, and I met her when I was a brand new senior gold, and she was an emerald. So I love her to death. You guys are so blessed to have such an incredible leader that has already blazed the path and the way for you guys. And I wanted to share some things with you guys today. I've had this question a lot, and I share this a lot with my team because this journey is not easy, but it's also not super hard because, I've worked corporate America jobs. I worked in real estate before this, and my hardest Plexus day has nothing on my hardest day and all my other jobs. It actually makes it easy. So sometimes we have to put things in perspective and realize that we have to keep going when the going gets tough. And I know you guys, it probably sounds like a broken record. You hear that all the time, but it's so true. There's just so much truth to those words that you have to keep going and you have to keep sharing, even when you feel like nothing is happening for you in your business or on your team, because I promise you that those seeds are being planted and big things are in the works and happening. You just don't see them yet because, we're a quick fix society. We want instant everything. And with this business, it's not instant. You don't become a diamond overnight. Nobody really saw my 2.5 years of the day in and day out income producing activities I was doing, and all my hard days that I wanted to quit, days that I was crying to my husband. Because if you're working your business, you will feel those feelings, and that is normal. That means you're working your business if you are feeling discouraged. It sounds crazy, but it's so true, because I remember 2 distinct times in my business. I was a senior gold and I was stuck there for 8 months while I watched everybody else pass me by, fly by me to emerald. I wanted to quit because it was hard, and I wanted to quit because I felt like I was working this business like I should and nothing was happening. My team wasn't duplicating. I wasn't seeing that momentum that everybody was telling me was amazing. So what I did is I really dug in, and my personality is, even though I said I wanted to quit, I would never quit. Just because I'm prideful, I did not want my circle and my network to say, oh, Lynn, yeah, Plexus didn't work out for you, did it? Because I would be darned if that was going to be me. So I knew that this was going to work. I saw other people around me being super successful. So I knew it wasn't the products, it wasn't the comp plan, it wasn't the business. It must be me. Like, what am I doing wrong, or what am I missing? Where can I improve? So I took those 8 months, and I was determined to turn that boat around and have momentum, have leaders duplicating, find those people that love Plexus and this vision like I do. So I got bolder. I started doing the things I really didn't want to do, and it made me realize I wasn't truly working my business like I should have been. So what does that look like? We talk about IPAs all the time. Basically, to grow this business, you have to do 2 things every day. Share your products, share your opportunity. I have chosen to share the business first. It's called Share the Business, Default on the Products. It was a great line by Sarah Robbins in her Rock Your Network Marketing book, and I will forever remember that. It made so much sense that's why people are successful in this business, because they're bold and they share the business first, and they're unapologetic about it because they know what a gift this could be to somebody. So I always share the business first, and I default on the products. I say, oh my gosh, Plexus is amazing. This is what it's done for me and my family. This is the best business out there. And we have amazing products. That's why we're so successful as a company and why this is just so amazing. And you might think, okay, well, you're a diamond. That will be really easy for you. Well, I started sharing that way at Senior Gold, because even at Senior Gold, I was making enough to almost pay our mortgage. And that was a huge financial blessing to us. So I started sharing that with people, and people couldn't even believe that I was making money, because most people we know in network marketing, they don't make any money, right? So you have got to share that with people, no matter what you are making. I don't care if you're a silver ambassador and you made your first $175, share that with your friends, because they probably think you're getting paid in free Plexus and have no idea that you're making an income. So you've got to share boldly and unapologetically. I will talk to anybody. I'm sitting in a parking lot in my car. I will talk to anybody. I wouldn't be afraid to pull anyone aside and say, have you heard of Plexus? No? Okay. It is amazing. Obviously that's not how we approach everybody, but you will have that belief in you once you start sharing daily and consistently that you can talk to anybody, because as you share, your belief and confidence will grow. And as you see your team start to grow and you find people that feed off your excitement and passion, and they want to share too, and they want to go silver, and they want to duplicate, you will be unstoppable. But you first have to dig in and do the hard things that we all don't want to do, because it's hard. It's hard to step outside our comfort zone and share. But the most successful people on my team, they are not lucky. They come in and they listen, they're coachable, and they go out there and boldly share with excitement Plexus. And then in turn, their team starts duplicating. We have a girl that just joined us in January. She just turned gold today or last night. And she has built an incredible team. And she has a great story where she joined. She's my level 3. She joined and she quit last year. Well, she came back, gave the products a try, and started sharing. And her passion and excitement were so palpable, contagious. Her team has started duplicating like crazy, because how she shares with people is, you guys have to do this with me. It is so fun. You join as an ambassador. We get your 3 friends and people on board, and you pay for your products. It's so awesome. So it's all in how you posture it, how you present it. If somebody came to me that way, I'd be like, oh yeah, okay. I think I could find my 3 friends and people. But if you hesitate and you're like, well, there is a business, you could work it, maybe you'll share, you're setting yourself up for failure, and you're setting them up too. Be excited. Be confident in what we have to offer. You guys see all these other people out there being successful. They have the same products, the same comp plan as all of us. It's a level playing field. It's just how we do it, how we go out there and share, and how big our belief and confidence is. And that will grow with you as you do it. So my tips are to go out and share passionately and boldly. When you sign somebody, do not tell them about the business. I tell everybody. I don't care if they tell me I don't want to sell. I say, that's great. We don't sell, we share. But I have to tell you about this business and what it's done for my family. And once I tell them, their eyes are open to the opportunity. And most of them can't believe it. They I don't know, I guess they think I'm lying on Facebook, but they just can't wrap their heads around it. So when you tell them, they see that opportunity. And at the very least, if they say, no, I'm still not interested, I just want to get the products at wholesale, you've planted the seed for when they start loving Plexus and want to share. So you've got to be bold in that. And you've got to do your income producing activities day in and day out. You've got to share. You've got to follow up. Do not be afraid to follow up with people. But more importantly, when you have people join you, be excited, because excitement breeds excitement, and a business will organically grow. I don't know, Haley might have told y'all, I was on the leaders board last week, number 4 in the whole company. You guys, I dreamed to be on there. I remember coming up the ranks going, oh my gosh, what are these leaders doing to get on there? And the thought of sponsoring, 40 to 50 level 1 through 4s in a week, I couldn't even imagine at that point. But I knew, I had faith. I believed it. I knew that, they were no different than me. They were moms and teachers and nurses and all different backgrounds, and they just had a passion, and they weren't afraid to step outside their comfort zone and get over all those fears that were holding them back. That's really all it is. And so to be on there was just so surreal and so amazing. And people have reached out to me saying, how are you on there? And I said, I have an amazing team, but I've also never stopped growing my business. And because of that is why I'm on that board. My team is amazing. I have newer leaders that have joined me in the last year, just completely rocking this business. They're passionate, they're excited, they're driven. We set goals, we encourage each other, and I just wanted to give you guys some numbers to wrap this up, just to hopefully encourage you guys. A lot of time I think my team thinks, oh, well, you're Diamond, everybody you signed up is still on board. They decided to work it. You have no white lines. That couldn't be further from the truth. I have more white lines than any of my team, like thousands. I don't even look at them. I only focus on the new people coming into my business because they're excited. And they are the ones you need to be focusing on. You cannot revive the white lines. So you've got to focus on that. Stop combing your reports and looking at all those white lines because it's depressing. So don't do that. Focus on the new ones coming in, those green lines, those blue upgrades, and how you can help them. So my numbers are, I have personally sponsored, I've been in 3.5 years, 126 people. And of those 126 people, I have, I'm trying to think, I just did these numbers last week. I have about 55 of them still active. The rest quit. And of that 55, I have 8 level 1 golden above leaders. 8, you guys, out of 126 people that I've sponsored over 3.5 years. So the numbers hold true, and I have found this across the board, that 1 in 10 people that you sign will run with this. Now, you could be so lucky and so great at recruiting that you find those people earlier on, but you just never know. And if I was bolder about the business in the beginning, my numbers might be a little bit higher. But my first year, I just talked about the products, and so there was no duplication. There were no business builders joining me. So essentially those first 50, they were straight up wholesalers. They probably didn't even know about the business because I was too afraid to talk to them about it. But 8 people have turned into a team of over 5,000, which is so incredible and amazing. And that is the beauty of our business. But do not be discouraged, because 8 people out of 126 are my leaders, and they're running with this. And what else was I going to tell you guys? Just never quit. I have always sponsored 3 people a month. So, 100 and almost 50 works out to almost 3 a month over 3 years. Some months are better, some are not. Sometimes I don't hit 3. Some months, January, I signed 13 people. And they were just all those seeds I'd been planting and watering, and the new year came around and they were ready. And then last month I signed 1. And then this month I've signed 3. So keep sharing. So some of my newest leaders joined me in this last 12 months. And I just had one of them go Ruby today. She joined me 10 months ago. And she was a relationship I'd been working on forever. We went to high school together. She joined me, and she's an incredible girl and an incredible leader. The other one is knocking on Senior Ruby's door, and she joined me just over a year ago. So 2 leaders that joined me that I would not be a Diamond had I stopped and they didn't join me. Had I stopped and said, okay, I've sponsored enough people, I might be barely Emerald, because, people are always quitting. You always have that attrition. You have got to go out and be your own rock star every single day. Your goal should be to build as wide as you can on your level 1s and have as many strong leaders as you can, because the same team, the same group of people that got me to Emerald did not get me to Sapphire and Diamond. I had to keep going. I had to keep helping my team find their people too, because those same people will not get you to the next rank. And the same holds true. The people that got me to gold, here's a good eye-opening number for you. The people that got me to gold, those batch of 20 people, 1 person still active, and it's my husband. So I want you guys to be encouraged. I want you to never give up. Keep sharing, keep reaching out, keep building those relationships, even when it feels like nothing is happening, because it will happen for you if you never give up. I've not seen one person on my team that, I tell them, do not give up, even when they're discouraged. it's like magic. It is so true that right before, that time you want to give up is right before the magic's going to happen. And time after time, I've seen leader and leader on my team be so discouraged that they've been working so hard. And within the next, 30 days, they sign a rock star. They sign that dream teamer. They sign that person that changes their business. And it only takes one person to change someone's business. So be encouraged, you guys. Stay positive. Do not give up. This business is worth it. Continuing to share is worth it. Continuing to push past the hard times is so worth it. I tell my team, any issues we have with shipping or credit cards or back office, it's actually a blessing because it means we are growing at such an incredible pace as a company. We have growing pains. I'll take that any day over no issues and a maybe not so stable company. We are going to be around forever. We're going to be a legacy company. And those that do not quit right now over these next couple months and years, you guys will be those people in 25, 30 years that people say, oh my gosh, y'all must have been so lucky to get in with Plexus when you did. And you can tell them you weren't lucky, you worked your butts off. But it is so worth it with where this company is going. The products we have, you guys know it changes thousands upon thousands of lives. Our products are special. Our products work. And I'm a firm believer that our comp plan and our opportunity are just as amazing as the products, if not better, because that's what's changed my life and my family's life. I felt like I was healthy in the past, but to have those financial burdens, there is nothing that compares to that. Nothing that compares to having those lifted. So I go out and I share the business boldly because I know what a blessing it is. I know that our comp plan is top notch, the most generous out there, and it's fun, you guys. So much fun. Plexus is so fun. The relationships, the income, just everything. So don't give up and reach out to those people that you've been thinking about. Don't be afraid. Tell them just like you would talk to them like a normal person in your living room. Say, I have been thinking about you. I think you're amazing. I'm sure you've watched me. I would love to talk to you sometime about, just Plexus and what I do. And I just think you'd be so great and we'd have so much fun. Just be you. So do something scary today. I want you guys to reach out to somebody that you might be afraid of reaching out to. And if you do it, do not attach yourself to the outcome. If they don't respond, don't take it personally. It's probably not their timing. Think of how many messages we've gotten from people and we're just busy. I have messages from people and I love them. I've been busy. It's not that I don't want what they have to offer. I just forget and I'm busy. But when my timing's right, I come back around. So just do it. You guys have to do the scary things to get that confidence and belief to go out and talk to anybody. So I want you guys, that's your challenge. I promise you it will pay off. You might be surprised by how positive the response is, but when I send messages, I don't even go back and see if they read it because I don't want that mindset. I'll only go back when it's time to follow up in a couple weeks, but I don't get bogged down with that. I'm like, all right, I sent it to him. Okay, next, move on. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thursday and you are on such an incredible team. And all right, guys, have a great day. Bye.